Shavua Tov, everyone. Welcome to Tillis Tell Stories for Saturday night. The title of this week's video is A Meal for 18 Strangers. I transcribed and adapted it from the report of Rabbi Michael Peretz of Mexico about the unique experience of his grandson Yaakov Rachimi in Israel. One day, Yaakov Rachimi received a phone call from a man who wanted to invite him to a Sudat Hodaya, a Thanksgiving celebration that one hosts when one experiences a miraculous survival. Exactly how this works was in today's Torah reading, about the Korban Todah. The caller told him his name, which community he belonged to, and which synagogue. Yaakov thought he recognized the name, but he didn't really know the person and wasn't sure why he was invited. Still, he said, "Of course, you invite me to a Sudat Hodaya, I will come. What is it that you want to thank Hashem for and celebrate with a meal?" The caller promptly explained, "I almost passed away. 1 month I was in the hospital with corona. I almost died, but I survived, thank God. So now I want to host a Thanksgiving celebration meal." So Rachimi said, "Of course I'll come," even though he still wasn't sure why he was invited. When he arrived at the host's home, he saw 17 other men were also present for the celebration meal. The 18 people, including himself, were a random group. Each man was from a different shul, a different community, a different location, a different area. It just didn't click for him. Why this specific group of 18 people were there? He remarked to the person next to him, "It was so nice that he invited us to his celebration." They started talking, and the other man tells him that he also has no idea why he was invited. He doesn't know the person who was making the event. "I got a phone call, so I came." Rachimi told him, "Yes, that's the same thing with me. I don't know why I was invited, but I'm here." It turned out that all 18 at the table didn't know why he was invited and was puzzled. Then the person to whom the miracle happened, who happened to be about 60 years old, stood up and started speaking. "I know you all want to know the reason why I invited you. I'll tell you what happened. When I was lying in the hospital, basically dead from corona, I felt myself rising up to heaven. The first one I saw there was my mother, who had passed away a few years before. She exclaimed, 'What are you doing here? Go back down.' I answered her, 'Ma, I want to go back down, but I can't.' My mother waved off my answer. 'Yes, you can go down. You want to know why? Look down there. Just take a look.' So I looked down, and what did I see? I saw all of you that I invited to this meal. You were in 18 different places. But I saw you all in one glance while I was in heaven. I saw you sitting saying Tehillim for me. In fact, at that moment, every single one of you was mentioning my name and my mother's name. Even though you had no clue who I was, you mentioned my name and recited chapters of Psalms for my complete recovery." My mother then said to me, "You see, they are giving you the power to come back alive." And that's what happened. And that's why I invited every single one of you 18 people for this Thanksgiving meal. Because while I was in heaven, I saw you saying Tehillim for me and saving my life. This week's Torah reading, Tzav, provides the details of the Thanksgiving offering in the Holy Temple, chapter 7, verses 11 to 15. May we soon get to see it live in the third Beis HaMikdash, the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. Shavua Tov. Have a great week and a happy kosher Pesach festival next month.